All right, hey guys. Today we're going to be talking about adding content to your Hugo websites. So in order to add a content page, it's actually really simple. You start by making a new folder in your content directory in English. Um, and within that folder, you are going to make markdown files. The first markdown file you want to call underscore index in order to make the main page. But any other markdown files will become your subpages. Each of these pages has a front matter section, which is kind of like the meta information for it, including things like the title, weight, theme, and description. So I said some interesting things there. Weight, you'll see weight is a metric that the website uses when it's building in order to order similar elements. So you'll see when Arya is working with the headers later on, he can move pages down the header based on its relative weight to the other pages. Doxy also has pre-built page templates called types. There's types like community, blog, docs, and we'll show you the differences between those. And lastly, there's descriptions that you can use for subpages especially. What they'll do is there'll be like a little blurb that you can write that will appear under their hyperlinks anywhere else in the website. So Arya is going to take it away.
All right, thanks, Tayden. So let me just share my screen. And the first thing you want to do, as Tayden previously mentioned, is go to your content EN or any other directory, create a new folder. We'll just call this one soccer, for example. And in that soccer folder, you can right click and create a new file, and we can just title it underscore index.md, which is the default file. Now here, we can take the front matter from really any other page. So if I go here, just copy and paste this, and go into here. Now the title is what will appear as the header. So we'll just title it soccer. We can keep the link title the same, but that's what it's going to appear on the side. The URL indicates it'll redirect you to a different page if you want, but we can just get rid of that. Now this section of menu here indicates that it's going to be a header. So let's change this value from 20 to 100, for example. This is going to cascade into the docs type or theme, and we can get rid of this no list, but that just removes hyperlinks. So all we got to do is add content. So I'll just type in the word content, and you can just access it locally. And theoretically, if all goes right, you can see soccer appears last. So if I click into soccer, it'll just appear as content. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the soccer folder again, create another file, and we'll just call this phone.md. Doesn't really matter. And in this, again, I can just go to a different page, take the front matter here, and we'll just title this phone. In the description will appear under the hyperlink, which is what when I had the no list, that was removing the hyperlink. But since I removed it, the description should appear. So for the description, I can write anything. This is a phone, right? Now weights also matter if I have multiple subpages, but for this, it doesn't particularly matter if we have a weight or not. And we're going to cascade this, and we're going to make this type blog, for example. And I'll say this is a phone. So we're going to just save that. And it should have rebuilt. And as you can see, if I go into the hyperlink, it'll be in the blog theme. And the way you can tell it's in the blog theme is if it has a date, it'll have these previous and next to go to different pages, and it still has the content. So let's say I change the weight of the soccer page. So instead of 100, I'll change it to 1. Just let it rebuild a bit. And if we go back, soccer appears right in the front. So that's the impact of weights. So you can really shift it. You can from 100 or 1 or really whatever scale you want to use. You can also shift it if you want to create multiple subpages. So that basically covers everything about headers, about subpages, about the different themes. And we just want to say thank you.
Thanks for watching.